Hi guys, you know the drill. As soon as you get here, start tapping the screen. Send the likes up so the live can reach on other people's For You pages. For the YouTube folks, I'm also live on TikTok. That's why you hear me saying tap the screen. Hello Shika. Carl watching from New Jersey. Thank you for tuning in. To my one YouTube viewer, hello, how are you? Solar Blair, hello. Remember to let's get to 1,000 likes real quick. Hello Jimmy. Let's get to 1,000 likes real quick. Also share the live with a friend or 10. You know the drill. Yeah, there aren't a lot of news stories tonight, so we'll finish with the news pretty quickly. Okay. Hi Sabrina. Hello YouTube viewers. Thank you for tuning in to the nightly news. I'm just waiting just 2 or 3 more minutes, waiting until more people get on here on YouTube and also on TikTok, because I'm also live on TikTok. Then I will start the news, and then after that I have something to share with you guys. So, oh my god, I'm tired. Let's get to 1,000 likes real quick, guys. Let's go, everybody, rapid tap. Let's go. Andrew Links, hello, how are you? Michelle, good night. Chicken dipper, are those ropes? No, these are not ropes. These are locks. My natural hair. Okay, let's get into it. Bad boy Chase, hello. Brian, hello. Chicken dipper, thank you. Hi Lensworth. Alright guys, so let's get into it. Yeah, we won't be long because it's not a lot of news stories. Don Hugh, good night. Okay. 9 days talk. Yeah, somebody on YouTube asked me if these are ropes. I'm assuming the person is not Jamaican because a lot of non-Jamaicans join my YouTube live. So yeah. All right, here we go. Police were called to quell tensions after chaos erupted during Friday morning's annual general meeting of the Association of Local Government Authorities of Jamaica. It abruptly adjourned in Mandeville. The contention reportedly stemmed from the agenda of the meeting at the Gulfview Hotel and how it proceeded. During the chaos, President Winston Marage's left hand was bruised after a microphone was forcefully taken from him. Marage, a member of the ruling Jamaica Labour Party (JLP) and former mayor of May Pen, accused members of the People's National Party (PNP) of stirring up trouble during the meeting when he decided to move the body's election on the agenda. He claimed that PNP members thought to themselves that they would have been outvoted at that time, and so they decided to bring the meeting into chaos. He added that one of the councillors pulled the microphone from his hand, and in the process of doing so, his hand was bruised and cut. He said sometime after the police turned up, the meeting was later adjourned. This is madness. Human rights lobby group Jamaicans for Justice, JFJ, is tongue-tie. Andrew Links, thank you. Human rights lobby group Jamaicans for Justice, JFJ, is renewing its call for the use of body-worn cameras by members of the security forces during operations amid an increase in fatal shootings by security forces. JFJ, in a statement on Friday, said the absence of body-worn cameras during security force operations is a critical issue that continues to undermine transparency, accountability, and public trust in law enforcement. Okay, and we are moving on. Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness has warned Jamaicans who may be deported under the United States' immigration crackdown that they must be prepared to obey the laws of the country. He said, "This is not the Jamaica that you left 10 or 20 years ago. It is not the JCF that you left 10 or 20 years ago. You will either meet a judge or your maker if you come back to Jamaica and violate the laws and create havoc." That's what the Prime Minister said. His comments come against the background of plans by U.S. President Donald Trump to step up deportation of convicted criminals as well as illegal immigrants in the country. Holness noted that there are many Jamaicans who might be concerned about the change in immigration policies in the U.S. and says the government has been long planning and putting in place measures to address the issue. He underscored that Jamaicans will always be welcomed back to their homeland. Businessman Talif Peter Hall and his team from Roots 21 Fine Dining Restaurant at Lower West Street, Port Antonio, have donated $100,000 to the Portland Rehabilitation Center to assist with their day-to-day operations. Hall, who also committed to providing additional assistance, expressed the desire to see to the well-being, growth, and development of the rehab center, especially to assist with its poultry, rabbit, and goat farm production. That's good. Thank you for the gift, Alcott. Thank you for the roses. And that's good news. I love to see people giving back, and helping their communities. 1 second, guys. And we're going down the line, and we'll soon finish with the news because it's not a lot of news stories. All right. An 18-year-old and Drew, thank you. An 18-year-old man and a woman have been charged for the November 2024 shooting death of a man with whom they had a dispute. T.C. Smith of East Queen Street and Ajani Porter, 18, of West Street, both in Kingston, have been charged in the killing of 28-year-old Chevon Dawkins of Wild Street, also in Kingston. The incident occurred along Orange Street in the parish on November 15 last year. They are charged with murder, conspiracy to commit murder, possession of a prohibited weapon, unauthorized possession of ammunition, and using a firearm to commit a felony. According to reports from the Kingston Central Police, around 3:15 a.m., Dawkins and a friend were traveling in a motor vehicle when Porter and Smith, who were traveling in another vehicle, signaled him to stop. Dawkins complied after recognizing Smith and Porter, with whom he had a verbal altercation earlier. Porter then brandished a firearm, pulled Dawkins to the back of the vehicle, and opened fire, hitting him multiple times before fleeing the scene, and that's according to a police report. Dawkins was transported to hospital where he died while undergoing treatment. An intensive investigation and witness statements led to the arrest and subsequent charging of the duo. Their court date is being finalized. Bro, when I was 18 years old, I was still such a child. I was so childish, immature. I'm not even think about certain things. And you have 18-year-olds out here committing murder. That's crazy. Miss Paula, hello. One King, good night. Drew Diamond, thank you for the gifts. Ryan. Hello, Ryan. I am also from Manchester. Good night. Scottman, hello. Tavane, good night. I have something to tell you guys right after the news. So, stick around. We are going down the line, and as usual, this website, Rani, hello. As usual, AB, good night. A Canadian man and a woman were shot and killed during a home invasion in the St. James community of Greenwood Thursday night. That's last night. The deceased have been identified as 61-year-old Clayton Cook of Toronto, Canada, and 37-year-old Jem Cook, a cashier of Tortuga Drive in Greenwood. Reports from the police are that about 8:10 p.m., the individuals were at their home on Tortuga Drive when they were pounced upon by unknown assailants who opened fire, hitting them. The gunmen then escaped in a waiting motorcar. Another news source said that the car belonged to the man. The police were subsequently summoned by residents who had heard the explosions, and upon their arrival, Clayton was found slumped against a gate while the woman was seen lying face down. They were both taken to hospital where they were pronounced dead. Detectives assigned to the St. James Criminal Investigation Branch are continuing their investigations into the matter. That's so sad. So sad. Hello, Jesse. Thank you for tuning in. My day was good. How was yours? Hello, Captic. So a couple, they were killed in Greenwood, St. James. They were robbed and killed. It's so sad. Labour Minister Pernell Charles Jr. says the ministry will be reviewing its labour laws in a bid to ensure that the legislation is evolving with the changing landscape of the working world. He made the announcement at the Jamaica Union Conference of Seventh-day Adventists Religious Liberty Summit on Thursday. Noting the government's commitment to ensuring respect for religious freedom, Minister Charles Jr. says the review will ensure that the country's laws and policies are strengthened to reflect the religious rights of workers. Boss move, thank you. Hello, Charmaine. Minister with responsibility for works, Robert Morgan, says work should begin on 100 roads across the island under the Spark program. Work is set to begin before April. And responding to concerns about the delay in implementation of the program, Minister Morgan explained that the necessary assessments had to be conducted. The roads are going to be fixed, thank God. Okay, Ryan, have a good night. The Independent Commission of Investigations, INDECOM, is investigating 3 separate police fatal shootings which occurred yesterday. 2 of the incidents occurred in St. Mary and the other in St. Catherine. The deceased have been identified as 32-year-old Javon Peart, 21-year-old Kevon Williams, and 27-year-old Joseph Williamson. 4 firearms have reportedly been seized from the scenes. INDECOM says no body-worn cameras were reported as being issued or worn by the officers in any of the incidents. The commission says all incident scenes have been examined and the evidential material recovered, processed, and packaged. It says the hands of the deceased men have been swabbed for gunshot residue. Okay. And so far, since the start of this year, 28 people have been fatally shot by the security forces. 28. Last year, January 2024, up to this time, only 13 people were fatally shot by the security forces. So last year, January, 13 people. This year, 28 people. What is going on? What is going on? So, back to the Spice saga. Advocacy Officer for the Jamaica Coalition for a Healthy Society, Philippa Davis, says dancehall artists cannot be 2 different people in the same body. She was reacting to the news about the cancellation of a tour, a school tour headlined by dancehall artist Spice. Spice's given name is Grace Hamilton. Sections of the church and other stakeholders have blasted the decision of some principals and school boards to approve the tour. According to Ms. Davis, Spice's lifestyle doesn't portray the message she's communicating. The Spice Oh No school tour is advertised to encourage students to normalize saying no to sex at an early age, drugs, crime and violence, alcohol use, self-doubt, and procrastination. Let's break it down. This person says Spice's lifestyle doesn't portray saying no to sex at an early age, drugs, crime and violence, alcohol use, self-doubt, and procrastination. Have you ever heard of Spice being involved in any crime and violence incidents? Have you heard Spice saying, you know, she has skin it out from she at 10? Have you ever heard her saying that? Have you heard Spice say she does drugs or she's an alcoholic? Jibs, thank you very much. Thank you very much. The double standard thing. And then this person is going to say, the person is going to say artists cannot be 2 different people in the same body. When they're performing, they literally embody a different persona when they're on stage, yeah? Well, understand that. It's entertainment. But as I said last night, you have to meet the children where they are. Hi, Davia. You have to meet the children where they are. You have to communicate with them and reach out to them how they want to be reached. You cannot get through to these children with boring preaching sermons, with old people, with holier than thou behavior, speaking in tongues and forcing them to get in a spirit. You cannot reach our young people like that. You have to reach them, get to them through people that they can relate to, people who they like, people who they admire, people who they love. Spice, for example. I don't see what the issue is. Spice is literally going to Spice isn't going into the schools. It's not Spice going to the schools. Spice would be in her, you know, her fishnet stocking and her body rider and a do her splits and a, you know, twerk and them something there. Spice isn't going to the schools. She's not going there to perform. She's not going there as an entertainer. She's going there as Grace Hamilton, a mother and a woman. Yeah? She's going there to encourage children to say no to having sex early, no drugs, no alcohol, no self-doubt, no procrastination, no crime and violence. Who better to deliver the message to the children than somebody who is out there traveling all over the world, experiencing different things, seeing different things? Do you think you can have this perfect, holier than thou uptown person going to the schools, go tell the pitney them something, yeah? People who haven't even have second-hand experiences of these things? Hello, Shelton, Alan, good night. Anyways, yeah, these people, they're hypocritical. If Spice did say, oh, she had donate $1 million to the school, they would have take the money same way. If Spice said she had donate $1 million to one church, they might take the money. But, anywho, yeah, dancehall artists can't be two different people in the same body. So, recently, I see Armani are performing at schools. I see Valiant I go to schools. Where one brown one, what name? 450? That's her name. I see him go one school where they this popular person on TikTok, Monet, I see her in schools. You know, the girl say, man of my light and my salvation. Yeah, I see her in schools. But where's the outrage about that? I not see no outrage about them, the people. So what's about Spice? Spice has positive songs, but them not gonna take time for research and look for them. Them only know this the ramping shop and the skin out and them something there. But anywho, just like how dancehall artists cannot be two different people in the same body, pastors cannot be two different people in the same body. You can't be a pastor and you can't be a pedophile. You can't be a rapist. You can't be somebody who commit adultery and them something there. You can't in a church Sunday speak in a tongues and lay a hand on people and I say about how no sex before marriage, all of them something the cheating is wrong, no covet your neighbor, blah blah blah. And then Monday morning, you go message me and tell me how you want nyam out my soul and all of them something there. So just like dancehall artists, like Spice can be two different people. Yeah, same thing go for the pastor them. What the outrage there whenever news stories come out say pastors I frig off the little pitney them in the church and the young church sister them and them something there. Where's the outrage? Where are the marches? What the protest them there? What them there? Justice? Exactly. Exactly. Them too hypocritical. I can't deal with them. Them very hypocritical. But President of the National Secondary Students Council, Laurel Williams, is commending dancehall artist Spice for taking the initiative to speak with students one-on-one. Yeah. I mean, Spice is choosing to do what a lot of these churches aren't doing. Them not doing no outreach, them not doing no community development, nothing. Them just want to go to church and collect offering and give out false prophecies and force people to get baptized and them something. That's all them do. But anywho, I'm on Spice's side with this. Where them oppose a foolishness. Exactly. But anyway, I think that is it for the news for tonight. I'm not really seeing anything else. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything else. So, for the special announcement that I have, come here, Weasel. Step up. Up. Come. Up. Come. Next foot. Come. All right, guys. So, as you know, my little baby boy Wiz, step up. Step up. This is Wiz, and this is our new addition. Her name is Storm. Isn't she cute? She's just 2 months old, so she's a baby, so she's still even learning to step up and to feed and all of that, and she's still kind of timid. She's learning to climb and all of that. So yeah, this is Storm. So now I have Wiz and I have Storm. Hi. So I have a lot of bonding to do with Storm. So step up. Good job. So Storm is a girl, Wiz is a boy. So you know, when they're about 18 months old or 2 years old, then they'll start mating, probably have some babies. But they're not kind of pick me coming to my house because them not turn me in a granny before time. Okay. Yeah, so this is Storm. Before I got her delivered today, I was thinking of names. What would I call her? I was thinking about Kiki, Gigi, Jiz, Jazz. And then I said, none of them are not stick. And I'm going to wait until I see her to give her a name. And the moment I held her and looked at her, I said, your name is Storm, right? Right? Storm. Your name is Storm. All right. By the way, she's bigger than Wiz and she's heavier than Wiz. Step up, Whistle. No, come back. Come. Yeah, she's heavier than Wiz. Step up, Whistle. See, look at the size. Yeah, they're still adjusting, getting to know each other, so they don't really just yet. Napstar NYC, hello. Yeah, guys, I just wanted to introduce you to my new baby, Storm. And you already know the OG Whistle. So, yeah. I'm going to put them down to go get to know go mingle. Storm never want to let go off of my finger. 5. Yes, I'm good. How are you? And then because she's a baby, you know, she's a baby. So, Lord God, she'll do it every minute, every second. Oh my God. It's not like Wiz where he can control himself a little bit more. No, because Wiz is older than her. Wiz is 3 months old and she is 2 months old. Wiz was born in October. I think she was born in November. So, yeah, but she'll get there eventually. So I have to bond with her just like I did with Wiz. I have to take time out to teach her to step up, listen to the command to step up, for scratches, and to have her eat from my hand and all of that. But yeah, that's it. That's really it for tonight. I don't plan to stay with you guys for long because hello pinchers, Avon Roberts, hello, because I have some stuff I want to get done tonight and I owe it to myself to be disciplined, to be more disciplined. Every morning or every night before a day, I write my to-do list of things that I want to do. And for the past week or so, every time I write a to-do list, I don't ticky them, I just cross through them because I don't do them. So I owe it to myself to be more disciplined this year. So I had some stuff I wanted to do tonight, and I'm going to ensure that I do them. Oh, also some good news. Remember I told you that through my heart foundation, I partner with the UE cardiac unit and an overseas organization, and we sponsor indigent patients or poor people with free heart surgeries. And to date, we've assisted 33. Well, the partnerships that my foundation has been a part of, we've assisted 33 people. We are having another mission coming up in March, and our overseas sponsor unfortunately cannot do a lot of the heavy lifting, as in a lot of the spending this time around. So my foundation and the UE cardiac unit, we have to do a lot of the heavy lifting this time around. Hello, Romy J. So we're in the process of trying to get sponsorship to buy the supplies and equipment. So a lot of the patients, they need valve repair or replacement, so we have to purchase these valves. Yeah, so we have to purchase these valves. So it's going to cost a lot of money. And today I got some good news that a very popular company is giving our first donation of $750,000. No, I want some other private organizations to come out and say, yeah, here's another 750, here's a meal here, here's another meal there. So we're working on that. We have people's lives to save, and we have people's life to change. Yeah, so we're working on that. Remember I told you guys that I'm on a mission, right, to live until I'm 109 years old, and that God saved me last year when I should have died. I ended up with big bulky blood clots all over my 2 lungs, and I should have died. Even the doctors said it. They were surprised I survived that. Yeah. And today again I was reminded that God indeed saved my life. He spared me for a purpose. He spared me for a reason. Yeah. So about, I think it was sometime in November, I learned that a doctor lady that I know, she died from blood clots. Yeah. Also today I learned that somebody, we followed each other on social media from 2014, loved seeing her posts, promising young woman. She just finished studying something in the medical field. I think she was a physician assistant, and she was 28 years old. And I saw her story, and her Instagram story, and I clicked it, and I saw Thanksgiving service or homegoing service or something like that, and it put a link to click, but I was afraid to click it. Come here and say, I wonder if she get hacked or something. And then I typed in the link on a computer, and I saw that it was some obituary or something. And I went to the comments under her last post, and I saw people saying rest in peace, and I was shocked. I mean, I said, this is crazy. She just posted her engagement January 1, and she died January 10. I sent her fiance a follow request on Instagram, and he accepted it, and I sent him a message offering my condolences, and I said, if you don't mind, what happened to her? And he said she died from a lack of oxygen to her heart from a blood clot. Brother, when I read that, me feel my belly bottom burn me, because may I say, blood clot is killing people, and I survived big blood clots all over my 2 lungs, and it was so bad to the point where a part of my right lung died. It was completely dead because it wasn't getting any blood, because blood clots blocked it off, and I survived that. And I'm saying, it has me thinking, God really spared my life for a purpose. I have a purpose in this life that I have to fulfill. God wants me to do something. He has a mission for me, and I know what it is: to continue being an advocate for heart health in Jamaica, to assist people with heart disease in Jamaica, to motivate people, inspire people, be a voice to the voiceless, a help to the helpless, yeah? God spared my life. And even though I'm still on the road to recovery because my lungs have been left permanently damaged, shout Alberta, kill me, yeah? My lungs are so bad, they're so weak. Right now, I have some tests to do on my lungs to check the capacity of my lung function because it's not good. And through all of that, I'm still grateful that God spared my life. Yeah? And I'm thinking, I'm saying, God, you spared me for a purpose. You have me here for a reason. I will continue to seek you so that you can guide me as I walk in your perfect will for my life. And I was also thinking, I even said it to my boyfriend this evening, that I'd be so ungrateful if God spared my life and me come out here a idle and a waste time, and I get myself involved and mix up in the bagger and the cussing and the tracing and the mix up and everything that is unbecoming. I'd be so ungrateful if God spared me and me out here a form of fool of myself, and I put myself at risk, and I dare on people where me not fi dare on, I do things where me not fi do, and like I drink and I smoke and all of them something there. My heart disease tried to kill me several times, yeah? This battery in my chest literally saved me from going into cardiac arrest more than once. God saved me from dying from blood clots in my lungs. My lungs still aren't healthy, but me there same way. And there's no way God could have saved my heart and my lungs and I keep me and me out here drink and I smoke and I take drugs and all of them something there for damage the same things where God saved me from. Come on, man, that wouldn't make no sense. That wouldn't make no sense. I would have been ungrateful and I'd be stupid. So on my mission 109, I'll be laser focused on that mission. As I'm working to live until I'm 109 years old, I will ensure that my life is impactful, yeah, and it's fulfilling, and I make a difference and I make an impact, and I continue to change lives and save lives, yeah, while I'm working to help others and to help take care of others. Of course, I'll be taking care of myself. I'll be getting back on my health and wellness journey, getting back into the gym, well, after I get full clearance, because as I said, my lungs are in a bad state right now. But in the meantime, I'll be hopping back on my specific diet, you know, and until I get the clearance to go in the gym. When I get to go in the gym, I'm gonna go hard. Well, as hard as my heart and my lungs allow, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna go all in and give it me all, and I'm going to do all the work that I need to do through my foundation, put in all of the work I need to put in, for do what I have to do to make sure I fulfill my purpose. Every time I hear of somebody dying from blood clots, like, it makes me so sad. Because may I say, that should have been me last year. Because I literally felt what should have and what could have been my last breath leaving my body. I literally went to death's door, and as my body if it stepped through the door, God said, no, not yet. But I think you can understand, a blood clot as small as a pimento seed kill people. When you look at my CT scan, you just see the big bulky blood clot them just all over my lungs. So, and one of the things when me say I'm so blessed and God really have a purpose for me is the doctor theorized that the blood clot started from in my heart, because my heart disease puts me at risk of blood clots. So the doctor thinks the blood clot started around the wire from the battery that's in my heart and then traveled down to my lungs. Do you know how dangerous a blood clot in your heart is? Brother, hear me no, man? Hear me no, man? Alright, hello. Seymour Grant, thank you. Mr. Castillo, yes and no. Anthony Morris, good night. Alton, yes, God is good. I accidentally sent an invitation. Please ignore that. Hot topic Rima. Listen, it's really scary, I'm telling you. Hey Black God, what's popping? Elvis, hello. Only one scene? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, or I don't, even if I read it, I don't remember, honestly. Alright, hello. Cody, hello. Oh, I'm not sure about. I haven't read anything about somebody from London. I haven't heard about that. I haven't seen anything on that. I only know of the story of the couple that was killed in St. James. Yeah, he's Canadian. Yeah. Ultimates. Yeah, I'm taking care of myself, and I'm going to laser in even more on my health and wellness. As I said, my mission 109 will be all about focusing on health, strength, and legacy. Yeah, my health, my physical, my mental, and my emotional, and my spiritual strength, and also my legacy. So that's it. So on my YouTube channel, that's where I'll be documenting my journey of everything that I'm doing to ensure I live to 109 years old, and all the work that I'll be doing until then, part of which includes being a vocal heart disease advocate, and working to raise awareness and help other people to, you know, to take care of their hearts. I want to do a school tour. I hope them not come tell me no. They don't have a reason to. Yeah. But I want to do that, because we have to start. If we want a healthier Jamaica, we have to start with the people who are the future, and that's the children. So I want to do that. But first, I want to ensure that this mission is successful and we get all the funds that we need to get to help these patients. Yeah, some of them are people who have their whole lives ahead of them, and it would be sad to just sit and watch them die simply because they didn't get a surgery, you know what I mean? So we're working on that. YouTube folks, I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave now because I haven't been looking directly at you guys. I've been so focused on TikTok or looking away. But thank you for tuning in. I will catch you guys on Monday. I'll be live again Monday with the news. So thank you so much for tuning in. And if you haven't yet subscribed, please do so.